Greetings, greetings, greetings. Happy Friday, everyone. This is Cameron Burrell with HeavyEquipmentCapital.com coming to you live today, this beautiful Friday here in the Mid South. And we've got some updates to our service services in regards to business capital, same day funding, and I'm super excited about um, the newest product and piece of information that I am going to share with you all today in regards to needing even more business capital for your operations. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. And so I don't think I've actually started with showing the our website. I know we posted a lot of times and everything though, but going to open up today to actually walk through the website that would actually show you the links to the applications for all things working capital, business capital, funding. We've got everything basically embedded into our website, and so we'll just do a walkthrough and actually got news of the newest product with our partner, our partnership with David Allen Capital. Those are our business partners, our funding partners with HeavyEquipmentCapital.com, Bank Breezy, in which we'll go through the website and I will give you a bird's eye view of what to look for and where you're going to end up when you come to HeavyEquipmentCapital.com. So first off, just wanted to show this is just our home page and everything. Everything is real fluid. There aren't a lot of tabs to click on. As a matter of fact, we've already eliminated any tabs. Okay, there's no bouncing around. So we're getting straight to the point and the reason why you landed on this page and what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and scroll down and get started. All right, all this is self-explanatory, you know. So we are excited, as is our partners. Again, David Allen Capital, we just had our meeting on this yesterday and confirmed again today, had a couple of updates with today's meeting. But we are excited to offer as the newest product to you needing business funding, all right, for your business. Here at the Heavy Equipment Capital, our niche markets, and we target the heavy equipment space, i.e. the trucking industry, agricultural industry, and the construction industry. Those industries being industries that we have personally been a part of within the last 25 years, okay, as the administrator and manager of this website and this business opportunity to offer a service to potential clients and what have you in that space that are in those niche markets. You are dealing with someone who has been a part of those particular industries going all the way back to the late 90s up until current time, coming from construction, civil engineering, construction management, military construction, civilian occupation within the engineering and construction space, through again military construction with the Army Corps of Engineers, and into the trucking space, working as a lease operator for some time down in Texas, and most recently a soybean producer in the agricultural space. Okay, so Uh, we are definitely versed in these three areas. And so, what we are excited about and what I want to present to uh, followers on YouTube, anyone that comes across this video, we are now offering line of credit for small business owners. And that's why I wanted to show the website today as opposed to doing a facial video. And so with that, we have condensed down and our version of our corporate replicated website that you will see here in a second. But what I wanted to show is that we worked on putting this together. And so now we're offering a line of credit. We're facilitating you to receive a line of credit through our partner, okay, which will go through our partners, David Allen Capital. And so basically, this line of credit, okay, this is a hot off the press just in the last 24 hours, okay, still relating to revenue-based funding, okay, but the ball is in play now with revenue-based lenders, okay, that were offering still working capital, okay, same-day funding, okay, and some other products that we're going to go through on. But this is the newest one. It's the line of credit, okay. That line of credit is up to $100,000, okay. And this is just some of the surface of some of the minimum requirements and the offer for a line of credit through David Allen Capital. Now, bear in mind that David Allen Capital is our lender. Okay, that's who we're partnered with. David Allen Capital is going to search out the lenders that they have in their network that have been vetted through, okay, to find you the most reputable lender that will take you on to offer you this line of credit, working capital, same day funding, so forth and so on, okay. But as you can see here, we're talking about a line of credit, and it's still no collateral, okay, no collateral required. You're talking about anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000 right now, okay. In the past, with the working capital, you'll be looking at a daily repayment. With this new line of credit, you are looking at an automatic weekly repayment, okay. New draws and revolving door of line of credit, okay. No prepayment penalties, okay. Your our lender's minimum, and one of the updates just came today, so I had to readjust some things here on the website, okay, because we want everybody that comes to the website to be led in the right direction, okay, and kind of have the information up front. So if you're coming across this at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay, you see this website pops up in the search and you're looking for a line of credit and you see this, we want you to be versed and well aware of what you're going to see when you get to the application page. All right, we want you to be aware of, before you even get started, okay, that as you submit your application, as you go through the process, that you are aware of the minimal basics of trying to apply for or make the eligibility. Okay, this is just to be eligible. All right, this doesn't guarantee you the money. Okay, but we want you to be well versed. All right, we want to get you the water. Okay, so if you do take a drink, you know you're drinking from the fountain of youth to help your business along. What we do not want to do is just have you come and you're not, aware of what you may run into as your process goes through, okay, or as your application progresses. You want to make sure that when you start, if you do not talk to us directly, okay, through text message or chat or through a phone call, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever the case may be, that you are well aware right here on this screen, okay, that as you progress, because when you click on here, this will take you to the page the web page through David Allen Capital, in which you will be able to start your application process, in which you will see this same information and probably a little bit more on the application process. So we're just giving you what we call a warning order, so you know as you take the next steps, this is what you're looking at. Okay, so line of credit requirements up to 100,000. Okay, 1 year in business. Okay, now this information, because we're in a niche market, we service construction, trucking, agriculture. We just got updated today, maybe about 3 hours ago. So it's 2 o'clock Central Time right now. This was put out at roughly 10:30 Central Time to us from our higher ups at the corporate office from David Allen Capital. The senior underwriter, which is the senior underwriter that will literally take a look at your application and will be the one shopping your application out to the best qualified lender to provide you with these funds due to the nature of your business, just told us today, okay, that there are 2 industries that are right now going to require a 2-year in business. 2 years in business, those industries are, as you can see on the screen, construction and transportation, construction and trucking. Okay, whether you're a sprinter van or you're doing a semi truck, okay, hauling trailers, you're hot shotting, over the road trucker, owner operator, lease operator, whatever the case may be. If you are within the construction industry, in which we target, land clearing contractors, excavation contractors, site clearing, the guys and the girls that are using the heavy toys, the heavy junks, the excavators and the dozers. If you're in building construction, you're going vertical, okay, as well, concrete, what have you. If you are tied to the construction industry, your business needs to show through, your LLC documents or corporation or what have you, most likely even your business banking account, okay, that's going to have to show 2 years of being in business, okay, for those 2 industries only. Right now, plumbers and HVAC guys, landscapers, things of that nature, I think you're good as far as having that 1 year requirement, though. But if you are definitely in the construction space and in the trucking space, you're going to have to show that you've been in business 2 years, okay? Some of the same rules apply with the working capital here with the line of credit, $15,000 per month. And that's monthly revenue that is $15,000 consistent or more for the previous 3 months. So, and I'll say this again when we get to the working capital side, that that revenue must show $15,000. Now, if it's off $1 or $2, maybe $14,998, that may slide. That'll be up to the underwriter, okay, to push that through. But if you got anything below $15,000 for the previous 3 months, you're going to have to take a look at another product. This will not apply to you for the line of credit. And understand, folks, that these rules and this is set by the lenders, not by myself, not by David Allen Capital. These are set by the lenders. You're talking high stakes finance here, okay? They've got to be in compliance, and to play ball with them and to mesh and to get our partners involved. And, we are as a partner agency with David Allen Capital. This is set by the lenders who will actually do the funding, okay? And the more that we understand that, okay, trying to provide you with that business capital, working capital, even this line of credit, okay, we've got to be upfront and transparent with you on the front end. So that's just what that is. So $15,000 is monthly revenue. That's 3 months, okay? You can have the best credit in the world. You can be in business 10 years, okay? But if your average balances on the monthly basis for 3 months prior, when you come through to apply for a line of credit, and the same goes for working capital, if they are below that $15,000 per month threshold, you will be declined. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. That's the good, bad, and the ugly of it, okay? We're talking unsecured, no collateral, just like in the working capital, okay? U.S.-based business. Now, here are some of the caveats, okay? Prior to today, it was a 1 year in business. Okay, and that's a solid 12 months, 365 plus days in business. So you started day 1, 2021. Here it is, the 11th of February. All right, and you're still in business. You got a full year. Okay, this applies to you. Okay, however, if you've been in business less than 2 years, and unfortunately, some states, okay, they've got to do a little extra. All right, you know how it is. So some things are available in this state, in this state, in this state, but some things are not available in other states, and this happens to apply to this line of credit as well. So in asterisk, you see, if you have been in business less than 2 years, okay, and you reside in the states of New Jersey, California, Rhode Island, Nevada, Vermont, or Montana, okay, your minimum FICO score, your personal FICO score must be a 600 plus, okay, less than 2 years in business, okay, 600 plus FICO score, all right. New Jersey, California, Rhode Island, Nevada, Vermont, or Montana, 600 plus, okay. If you're not in those states, okay, you're looking at a 550 minimum credit score. And going back to the construction, got to be 2 years in construction and trucking, okay, and then you got to have a minimum of 550 plus, okay, 550 plus if you are in the construction and transportation space, and 2 years in business, okay. You got to show proof of that. All right, so this is what I also want to show, because on here we've got everything linked to our partner website, our replicated website. So when you click on this button, line of credit, it's going to take you to our partner, David Allen Capital, and it's going to lead you right to the tab for line of credit. And so we'll go ahead and execute and show that. And so this is where you'll land, okay, coming through heavyequipmentcapital.com. Again, as stated in the intro of the video, my name is Cameron Burrell, okay, and we want to make sure that when you go here, you'll be referred by me, Cameron Burrell, okay, and you're going right to the line of credit page, okay, and this is what you'll see. This is as fresh as, again, 24 hours ago. This is the most recent update to the website. So business line of credit, have funds available when you need them most, okay? Revolving line of credit, 5,000 to 100,000. That's information that I had on the on my website, on our website, okay? And pretty much, this is what you'll see, okay? And it gets into, all the things that they put up from the corporate side, all right? However, when you read through all this and get all your, get ready to do your application, okay, you'll just go to the Get Qualified Now button, and then boom, here we are again. Qualification is simple. Do you qualify? 1 year in business, all right? They try to make this as self-explanatory and make non-complex as possible. Okay, there it is again, 1 year in business. However, what you don't see is the 2 years in business for construction and trucking. So that's why we took it upon ourselves to make sure that we put that on our website. So if you are in that space, all right, you just got to make sure that you can clear the 2 year mark. Okay, anywhere in the United States, okay, except, and as we can see down here at the bottom here, New Jersey, California, Rhode Island, Nevada, Vermont, or Montana, okay, must be a 600, okay. Qualification is also based on other criteria, including but not limited to financial strength of the business, your average daily balance, and the numbers of NSS, etc. If you have so many, and I think that number is 5 when it comes to both our same-day funding and our working capital, if you have anything over 5 NSFs, doesn't matter if your credit score is 800, okay, you will be declined, Okay, you've got anything more than 5 negative balances within a 30-day mark. It doesn't matter if you got an 800 credit score, you've been in business 20 years, and you're doing millions of dollars. Okay, that will decline you. Okay, so there are other factors as well. Okay, but for the most part, we're still looking at a 550 person's credit score, FICO. There it is again, the 15,000 monthly revenue. Okay, and then if you're not doing the 15,000, maybe you need to get a working capital advance, and which we'll talk about here in a minute. Okay, but at any rate, once that's all clear to you, qualified now, it'll take you right to the pre-qual and the application page. Again, here's that information again. Okay, we just wanted to prep you back in the rear, okay, before you walked out the door, that hey, this is what you're going to come across. Okay, and so here it is again. All right, corporate office has laid this out, the best that they can to make it stick and make, understand. Okay, and that's what we've done on our webpage. Okay, to try to prep you before you get here. Okay, so you got a pre-meeting going through heavyequipmentcapital.com. Here's the application. How much are you seeking? Okay, like I said, anywhere from $5,000 to $100,000. Okay, and they've got all their special writings and everything listed on there. 15,000, okay, is the minimum time in business. You're already excluded if you're less than 1 year. Okay, so if you're 11 months, you're gonna have to wait that extra 30 days, or actually that extra 31 days before you can come and ask for the line of credit. Okay, there we are again. 1 to 2 years requires a FICO of 600 plus. All right, again, remember that construction and trucking, you got to be those 2 years. 2 years plus 550. Okay, so that information there, you click that, and then I'm not going to go any further because I am an agent, okay, with them, and I can't have my own application come through there, and that'll be breaking rules on my end. So, but it'll take you to the next page. You put in your information. Okay, what I can say is, I believe the process is still not streamlined all the way just yet, but you will have to grab those 3 months of bank statements from downloading from your bank on your online banking. Okay, so we're February. You're going to need that January bank statement. You're going to need that December bank statement, and you're going to need November's bank statements. Okay, the process to streamline all that and have all that connected to your bank is coming, but you still got to do this a little bit of manual work. Okay, a voided check and your driver's license. Okay, and then you submit all that information. Okay, and then you're off to the races. This will go up to the corporate office there at David Allen Capital in Michigan, and the account managers will start reaching out, working on your application, and then make contact with you via phone, text message, email to discuss, moving forward in your options and what have you. And they will lay out the terms and conditions and the payback. Yeah, it may take them roughly about a day, okay, to get you, find somebody for you that's particular to your situation, okay? And so with that, I'm going to log back out of there. So that is our most exciting thing right there, line of credit. We're now offering that line of credit. Okay, so that's a game changer for you and your business. And trust me, David Allen Capital is going to get you the best rates. Okay, there are other companies out there offering lines of credit though, but excuse me, look at your bank, see what they're going to offer you. Okay, look at other lenders, see what they're going to offer you on the terms and payback. And if it works for you, we encourage you to go ahead. But if you do a comparison, okay, you start shopping around, okay, you'll see that, the offer and how it's being presented and the layout of the terms and conditions and how you make your draws and everything, you'll see that this is one of the better options that you'll have when coming to looking for a line of credit. So this, as our corporate president said, yesterday, this is a great opportunity for a bridge loan. All right, to get you through for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month until you got a contract coming. Okay, it hasn't closed yet, or you still got to do some final punch out work to receive that 25,000, that 30 grand, or what have you. You still got equipment rolling, you still got maintenance, you still got fuel, you still got payroll to take care of, and you know how the draws work. That will be explained from the account manager. So this is another alternative to already the best alternatives there is to receiving funding from your traditional bank or a lender that's going to require capital collateral, or maybe want you to put up some other type of equity in the business or something like that as some type of collateral. This is still no collateral, unsecured. Okay. Excuse me, just take a little drink of water there. All right. So line of credit. So now let's scroll down to business capital. Okay. Now this was the the flagship product for David Allen Capital. Okay, business capital. We're talking business capital up to $2 million. Okay, $2 million for your operation. The minimum being 25,000 up to 2 million. Okay, and that would be a pretty much lump sum of cash. Okay, to fund your operation for however long. And it gets into the payback of, I think between 1.19 times the monthly revenue up to 1.49 times of the monthly revenue, okay, that you're producing in your business, okay. And let's just go through some of the requirements and the minimum requirements to potentially receive, that high amount of up to 2 million, in which we all know that, hey, your business has got to be doing so much per month, per year, okay, to get up to that high. But hey, who's to say that you cannot do that or you're not doing that? Again, the minimums are going to be that $25,000, okay, all the way up. And I'll talk about another product that kind of caveats this in the business capital space. We got a preferred plan as well. So at any rate, funding up to 2 million, business checking account, same business checking account that you open up with your EIN from the IRS. Okay, business checking account. Your online banking is set up. Okay. Now I will say this, just like I mentioned a few minutes ago, this is still not a full-fledged streamlined process. Okay, so you still will have to download your 3 months of bank statements prior to moving forward with this application. So again, this is February. They're going to want to see, because you're going to have to upload, and they're going to want to see the previous 3 months. Okay, there's that $15,000 monthly revenue again. Okay, that hasn't changed. Okay, 500 plus FICO score. Again, same rules apply. 5 NSS, 5 negative days, no more in the past 3 months. That will decline you. Okay, we're talking about unsecured money here, no collateral, U.S.-based business. Okay, so you can get more money here, but it will be more in a lump sum as opposed to your line of credit, which you can draw from every so often. Okay, up to 100,000. So, and again, once you in 4 months in business. Okay, 4 months in business. We'll click on it here. Business capital is going to take us right back to the same main page, but now we're under business capital tab. Okay, when your bank or the SBA can't help, we can get up to 2 million. You're looking at maybe a 1-day turnaround for approval, and then if everything checks out. And that will still depend on working with your account manager when they contact you, going through and working with the underwriters and this final say under the senior underwriter. All right, knowing your situation, finding the right lender for you. Okay, and it may take some time to get bigger money. But I will say this, like it's always posted or said in our meetings, the better your financial strength in your business, just like in anything else, and the better your credit, the better your monthly revenues are in your business coming in, is definitely going to help you get to a higher level. And, whether it's business capital or personal money, whatever the case may be, we just all know at this point, where you're a small business owner or you're a consumer, okay, the better your financial strength, okay, personally, and in this case, for your business, the better your business financial strength is going to increase the odds of you getting offered more money, okay, and better terms. Okay, that's just it. This is no different from walking into the car dealership and having an 800 credit score, don't have to put down any money, and you're good to go, and it's no questions asked other than just sign here and drive off. Okay, or if you got a 500 credit score or 550 or a 600 or whatever the case may be, then we're looking at, oh, can you provide this? We may need some money down. Your interest rate's going to be 30% for 7 years, and your payment is $900. Same scenario here, okay? But this is not financing, this is revenue-based capital. So at any rate, moving on. So you click on the business capital link, okay, leads you here, and same layout, okay? Qualified time in business, location, personal credit, okay? Monthly revenue, $15,000, all right? And then we get to the application, okay? This will lead you to the application. It's going to lay it out again. Hey, $15,000, all right? My bank account is not a personal bank account, okay? It is an actual full-fledged business checking account, okay? You made your, you got 3 deposits that can show that you're doing 15,000 plus per month, okay? And I do not have anything more than 5 days of negative bank balances, okay, or NSFs in the last 30 days, okay? That's all here, all right? And again, I'm your personal agent there on that who referred you, okay? And then if you got any other MCAs, any merchant cash advances or cash advance loans out there, that is something that, I would personally go ahead and mention, because it will come up, it will get found out. All right, you try to hide it, it may come up, and that may be a roadblock, and that could decline you. Okay, there are certain situations. Okay, it just depends. Not making a guarantee on anything, but there are certain situations in which, if you may have one of these out, okay, and the underwriter knows about it ahead of time, there may be an opportunity to get around that. You may not get as much, but you still may get a deal. Okay, so made available to you. Okay, and so again, I can't go out any further because I don't want my name to come across, and I'll be in violation. But continue on and submit your documents. Again, you'll have to do a little bit of manual work. Again, just downloading your bank statements, your 3 months bank statements, voided check, and your driver's license. Okay, and then you're off to the races. All right. Moving on. Let's keep on down. And we are now at same-day funding. Okay. Now, this was a new product that was introduced last year, back in midsummer. Okay. And so it's called, you can now, all right, same-day funding. And I know a lot of people are offering same-day funding. You see it anywhere. Okay. But now the company that is behind this, okay, has bumped that number up. It was 25,000, now it's 35,000. Okay, and that company's called Bank Breezy. All right, the company's called Bank Breezy, but behind the scenes, it's the application and the bank that's going to be running that is called Biddy Advance, and you'll see here in a second. So, looking for same-day funding. All right, anywhere from 5,000 to up to 35,000. We're talking same day. Get into the minimum requirements real quick. Got to be an LLC or corporation. All right. This is not set by David Allen Capital. This is not set by me. This is set by the folks at Biddy Advance, Bank Breezy. They set this. We're in agreement with that. That's just what it is. Okay. So as long as you know ahead of time, you know that, hey, I'm not an LLC yet, or I'm not a corporation. I'm sole proprietor. I got this. I'm not going to be able to move forward with this. Okay. Existing business, no startups. Okay, this is not for startups. Right now, I believe something's coming down the line, but for right now, uh, a startup is not available. Okay, you got to be an existing business. Online banking is set up. Your business checking account is set up because once you start the process, here you don't have to provide your uh, bank statements unless you are timed out in the application. You can literally sign up here and get a soft offer, all right, or you state your revenue, what you're doing, and then to prove that, you'll have to link your actual checking account from your financial institution to BD Advanced during the application process, and then at that time, that algorithm will pretty much, that artificial intelligence will go in and determine whether or not that you are doing the required minimum or more, which is 5,000 monthly revenue. Okay, so if you're doing 8, you say you're doing 10, and they find out, or it's proven that you're actually doing 3, 2, 4, you're going to be declined. Okay, the magic number for this same day funding is 5,000 in monthly revenue. Okay, the minimum FICO score is 450. Hey, if you got a higher score, that's even better. Okay, same rules apply. No more than 5 NSFs or negative days in the past 3 months. Okay, and if you know in your mind that, hey, I meet these minimums, or I can exceed these minimums, and I don't have any negative infractions in my business checking account, okay, let me move forward and proceed. And we'll take you here. Okay, it's going to take you to the up to 25,000 a day tab, which is Bank Breezy. Okay, and you scroll down, let's take a look what it's going to be. Everything I just laid out on the front on our webpage. Okay, 5,000 monthly, business checking account, 6 months in business, 450 plus credit score. Okay, and then basically all you got to do is hit the Get Funded Now button. And as I said before, Bank Breezy, but you may have heard of this bank called BD Advance. Okay, and if you have applied with them in the past, then the word is, if you have applied, they still have your information on file. Okay, so be cognizant of that as well. But again, as it states, $2,000, $35,000. This is same day funding. You put your application in, okay, and right now it's 2:40 here in Central Time. Okay, coming from my house, talking to you is 2:40. You put your information in right now, you get a decision. Your soft offer will spit back out within 60 to 90 seconds. Okay, you go through the process. You provided everything that you got to provide. Okay, to send the application through. If you get a full-fledged approval, you like the terms, you speak with the account managers from BD Advance. Okay, they'll reach out to you, text message, email, they'll give you a phone call, what have you. If you accept the terms, you like the payback. The payback on this is going to be a little higher because you're getting that money faster. Okay, but it's a fast turnaround. You can be funded. You get the approval today. You get all your documentation in today. Okay, this afternoon, as an example. You accept. You literally have to text message accept the offer, and once that's done, you understand the terms, the payback. This will be a daily payback. Okay, a daily payback. This won't be a weekly payback. Nothing's monthly in revenue-based financing, okay, or revenue-based funding. So it's either going to be daily or weekly. And with this case right here, this is going to be a daily repayback, as is the working capital up to the $2 million. That will be a daily payback too, until the underwriters behind that see that you're making those payments, on time every day, you haven't missed a beat, and there may come an opportunity to go to weekly, but for right now, it will be daily. If you finish this application, you got everything good to go, and you accept the terms, conditions, you're okay with the payback. They may have offered you more money when they ran your credit report. Pulled your credit at the end, because everything right now is in the very beginning stated off your monthly revenues, and then it's verified through your bank, okay, that your monthly revenues are what they are, or they're more than what you say, and then they pull your credit and, you're credit worthy. You say you got a 650, you got one offer, then it came to be, oh, you actually had a 725 where you just got advanced more money. Okay, you could literally have those funds in your business checking account first thing Monday morning. Today being Friday, there would be no happenings here on the weekend. Okay, well, let's say today, say you got all this information in, and you started at 8 o'clock in the morning, your time, wherever you're located in the United States. Okay, you got everything done in within 1 hour. All right, you could literally be funded by 12 o'clock noon the same day. Okay, well, let me be clear. If you have everything in before 12 o'clock, you did the application, you saw the terms, conditions, you agreed, you spoke with the folks, they sent you the final offer, they pulled the credit, everything, your offer either went up and went down, you still were okay with that, and you accept and you want to move forward, okay, you could be funded the same day. That's the great thing about this. If you got everything in by 12 o'clock, your local time, you could be funded the same day. Anything after 12 o'clock will be the next business day. So had you gotten up this morning, Friday morning, and you saw this video and you jumped on it, okay, hey, I could have had $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $5,000 in my account, in the same day. But it's okay. I want to wait. I want to think about it. I want to see what was my offer. I still accept it on the weekend. Monday morning, funds come to my account. Okay, and so that is the same day funding, Bank Breezy, pushed by or funding here coming through Biddy Advanced. Okay, and this is the application process. I think I've got a video on that, or I've got another link to how this process plays out through a website, in which I'll leave, on the links in the description of the video when I post this. All right. So that is Bank Breezy application, same day funding up to $35,000. Okay. And we added this piece because this is a piece from David Allen Capital as well. And so though you may be a business owner, you may not have customers. And this is primarily if you're running a retail shop. Okay, you provide a service like here. This was my truck, several years ago in Texas, and had to get some tires changed and what have you. And so who shows up, loves, a mile away, comes and rescues me. Okay, and so if you're providing a service, okay, say you're doing, you're a tire repair guy. Okay, and you're doing the same thing that Loves is doing. You're pulling up, and people, the truck driver, the owner operator, the case may be, if he's owner operator or even maybe a lease operator, he's going to have to come out of pocket. Okay, well, if you got the capital, you can pay for it. However, if you don't, say you had to get some work done, and you provide those services to, truckers and folks like that, or you provide equipment rentals, rentals and services and stuff like that, and the bill happens to be a little bit more than what they're able to pay or what have you. There is a customer finance section as well, in which you, as the owner of that business providing those services, okay, can offer customer financing to your customers, in which, at a great rate and what have you. And, you can, have extra revenue coming in off of that by offering financing to your customers. And so, being in the space of trucking, especially in trucking, we quote to that. This would be to the the folks that are providing those services: tire repair, 24-hour service, tire repair, diesel repair, things of that nature. We're in you're in that space, or you're the owner of an equipment rental business where you're supplying forklifts and bulldozers and excavators and farm equipment and implements and things of that nature. This would be for those owners, business owners in that space as well. Service repair folks, okay, you're providing those services. Truck goes down from either way, engine or tires, or got to do a trailer repair, and you provide that service some kind of way, or even on construction equipment or on agricultural equipment and what have you. So customer financing. And so we added this section too as well. And so same thing applies. You click on customer finance, and those are the minimum requirements. You got to be doing 40K a month just to be eligible. Okay. Your average sale must be at least $300 or more. Okay. And your gross annual sales to be eligible for this program, you got to be showing at least 500K. And then you, okay, have to be able to show a 500 credit score. And then just click on it and go right to customer financing. Get to that tab, it explains that, okay, and who is this for? There we go, automotive repair shops, okay, if you're in that space, and some other, just examples. All right, gets into the, benefits of offering this, all right, to your customers, okay, but you want to select the right lender that will help you out. And so you're applying for that to have the right lender come to you, depending on what you're doing in your space. So you may be offering, we're in heavy equipment, so this would be for, like I said again, the tire repair shops, all right, going out servicing, picking up trucks on the side of the road, like in our earlier at the top of our website here. This is a picture of me actually getting picked up by naturally a tow truck in Ennis, Texas, in the summer of 2016, and that tow bill was $600. So as soon as he hooked up, picked me up, there was an automatic charge of $600. I literally didn't have the money. Okay, I had to call my company to put that on my card, and then I had to pay that back. All right. So, but if you're in this tow service, okay, you're towing trucks, you're diesel mechanics, you're working on truck stuff like that, the customer financing option may be something that you might want to consider. Okay, and pretty much go from there, and self-exploring why DAC and what they're offering. Okay, and I'm sure it's a great program. All right, and pretty much you're actually when you sign up here, you're actually to be contacted by the request form to get set up. All right, are you doing A, B, C, and D? All right, fill it out and submit it, and then somebody will contact you or your business representative at your company to discuss more, get you set up, and then you can add that to your business revenue offering this service as well. Okay, so and that is pretty much what I wanted to show today. So we got some great products here. This video that I'm giving now will show up here. I'll probably do another video, but I just wanted to say here we are. David Allen Capital is our main partner, equipment financing, and Bank Breezy. Okay, so at any rate, again, super excited about having now offering the line of credit, all right, to our tool belt of products that will help expand and grow your business. Okay, at the end of the day, it's all about expansion and growing your business. We're at a time now where It's lightning fast. You need to, if you're searching for that, you've got, where you can come to a reputable source, heavyequipmentcapital.com. And with that, you can have access to those resources. You feel that you need funding today, all right, or tomorrow, depending on the time, okay, you can get up to a certain amount, okay. If you need working capital for larger projects and maybe for the year or 6 months or what have you, you can get working capital up to $2 million, online process, streamed online. You know your requirements, what the minimums you got to have going forward. And now we've got, line of credit access now, okay, up to 100,000, a revolving credit line up to 100,000 that you can use at your discretion, okay. And just we're super excited to be partnered with David Allen Capital and in our niche markets, servicing construction, agricultural, and trucking, okay. Business owner, small business owner, medium size, it doesn't matter, okay. We're just excited to be able to offer these financial products and services to our clients and potential clients. You'll see us out on social media. You'll see us out on, especially on LinkedIn, okay, maybe on Facebook and what have you, though. But we are definitely excited to be able to be an advocate for small business owners, because I have been a small business owner, and this is a perfect example of what you see here. That was my 2016 Cascadia, okay, and literally the fuel injector harness, okay, would not allow the truck to regen off the dashboard. So the truck had been, this is just a personal story, the truck had been flashing for the majority of the day. And I was able to get from San Antonio, Texas to Temple, Texas, tried to regen, got from Temple, Texas to Ennis, Texas, was going to pick up and was on my way back, or was getting ready to go back to San Antonio, Texas to deliver from Ennis, Texas. And this picture represents the day, that Friday morning, when the tow truck showed up. The truck went down Thursday evening, okay, as I bumped the dock. So it redlined on me and cut off at on Thursday evening. So I literally had to spend the night. I didn't have the $600, okay, readily available on my Comdata card, okay. So I had to wait until the early morning to call back in to dispatch to tell them my story, that I already found a tow truck, for them to put the money on my card. So I really had to take an advance right then and there, okay. Had to take an advance. And so when the tow truck came, okay, and he hooked up, and when we got in the truck, we took care of the business right then and there to get his company paid, okay. So I've been there, all right. Little stuff like that. What if you had access to a line of credit? Okay, what if you had access to working capital? What if you had access to same-day funding, okay, just to cover you, especially if you're in the trucking space, all right, while you're out there on the road? Let that be an example, okay? So having been a business owner in this particular space, having been a soybean producer in agriculture, having been in the construction trade and construction industry, it all is relative, okay? It's all relative, okay? Having access to business capital, working capital, lines of credit, same day funding, all right, that's a game changer. I wish something like this, which was probably not readily available, 6 years ago, it may have been, but not as quick and fast as it is today, okay? This would have been a game changer, okay? To have access to $25,000 or $10,000 or, $10,000 or $7,500, same day, based off of what I've been producing, 3 months prior. This happened in July. I had been with the company since June, so I would have qualified, across the board just to get same day funding. All right. I wouldn't have had to come out of pocket, okay, to pay for that tow truck. I could have just paid for it on my own and then paid it. They would have been taking the money out of my account as I, drove every day, okay, or every week, and making my revenue, okay. So just to put that into perspective. And so again, just so grateful to be partnered with, a company that's allowing us to put these services out back to a market or a niche industry that we are familiar with. So again, all descriptions and information is here on the website. Okay. You need to make contact with us, just drop us a line in the contact page portion. We get, it'll come to our email immediately. Okay. We are on, go ahead and click this. We are on Facebook. There's our Facebook page. Okay, heavyequipmentcapital.com. You can find us at Let's Get You Funded. Okay, and there's a picture of me doing my last video. Okay, we'll post this video, and as you can see, I'm live right now. Okay, and also follow us on LinkedIn. Here's our business page on LinkedIn. There's our post that we just put up last night, and everything as far as the business capital goes, and put out our content. You can definitely reach us through LinkedIn. Follow us at heavyequipmentcapital.com. Heavy Equipment Funding, I believe, is our LinkedIn page name. Okay, so at any rate, I definitely appreciate you guys watching this video today. Happy Friday to you. Hope everybody is safe from the, if you got hit from the ice storm that just came through last week. We got knocked out on power and on internet for about 4 days. That's kind of why I'm late on putting the video together, but I'm kind of glad I waited because I got the information about the line of credit, and that's a game changer. And so definitely glad that we're up and running. We want to say thank you to our subscribers, our new followers. All right, they say, hey, if you like this, go ahead and like it, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll definitely be putting out more content, especially on this space, to explain the processes, to make sure that if you're in this space, okay, you're in the trucking space, the agricultural space, and or the construction space, all right, you're utilizing heavy equipment, you're burning diesel all the time. Doesn't matter if you're in a garden tractor, all right, you run a business, you're a produce farmer operator, okay, or you're driving big heavy John Deere tractors, pulling big heavy planters, putting seeds in the ground. You're driving big Peterbilts, picking up heavy construction equipment across the country, or you're driving a Ram Cummins or Chevrolet GMC Duramax, or the weapon of my choice, a Ford F-250, 350 with a power stroke, and you're pulling the gooseneck trailer, doing hot shotting across the country, and you're in the excavation space with dozers and excavators and scrapers and what have you. I know that all three of those engines, all those diesel engines, or that equipment is burning diesel, and you got to keep that going, okay, to keep your operations going. You're in concrete, okay, concrete space, ready mix plant, ready mix trucks, concrete pump trucks. You got to have low boy trailers. You're in the transport equipment, whatever the case may be. You got to operate. This is money doesn't grow on trees, but the money is available. Okay, this is alternative funding to traditional bank funding. If you get a deal at your bank, go for it. Okay, but if you're getting declined, or other lenders are telling you this, and they want you to sell your soul and got to put up this, all right, come take a look at Heavy Equipment Capital. All right, you see that we're partnered with one of the most top-notch small business lenders, okay, in the country. There's pretty much nobody doing what this company's doing, and we've got access to that. Okay, and we would love to be your referral partner okay, in this to help you get you through to what you need. Okay, so let us be a service to you, okay, and your business, and we welcome you and much success to you 2022. Feel free to reach out to us at any time, day or night, and got plenty of channels to do so. All right, so everybody have a great weekend, and Captain B is out of here. Until next time, take care.